Rollout. Have you heard from Bubba Lubba yet? No. Ian Raven are still out searching for clues. Those Decepticons suddenly re-emerging is quite the conundrum. I agree, especially considering those Decepticons have been discharged and discarded of many, many years ago when Walsh and Graduan retired and signed that peace treaty back in 2017. The fact that those poor citizens and those couples in love are suddenly being interrupted. Yeah, especially considering BBC Citizens was definitely bad in the first place. Fries my circuits, you know. Anyway, aside from that, I gathered some intel, and it looks like we got a new Decepticon base swarming nearby. Yet I don't see too many. I only see one Decepticon, and it's not Megatron. Huh? Quite curious. Even Megatron would not be stupid to be bothering anybody who was in love. Love was not one of his many splendid things. Even Magic Chen and the Psychic Squadron are still trying to piece together the motivation and the source of these soulless bots. They have their spark, but they have no motivations within them, no personalities. It's hard to read a mind that's not there. Whatever crackpot, whatever or who they are, is doing this right now, they're worse than Graduans and Lexithymia. That's actually funny. Sachi, run out. I think I may have figured something out from all this. There's a pattern in what those Decepticons have been attacking lately. Do tell it, Selena. Well, it took a bit of piecing together, but I noticed that they attacked the Blue Moon Cafe as a heavily sourced initial target in the last attack, and then they attacked a forklift that actually brought down a bunch of forklifts, stealing a number of them, and then disabling a whole bunch of the other constructed vehicles in the area. And then there was like this mention I found in a recording where someone said, "I'm gonna bring the moon down," and they said it, and it sounded like she said the sing-song type of voice. Sing-song type of voice? Yes. And actually reminisces to about what happened back in 2018 at the events of, Wow's an idea guy, and the interdimensional happenings with Dark Christ Chan. Fortunately, as you know, we were prevented from the worst of it thanks to Magic Chan. But outside of that, we still have memories of that from our self counterparts within our receptors and memories. I'll never forgive those idiots from the 1218 half of our Earth who dared, card raid, and chronicle me with my head having been removed and put on a disabled platter. At least I became a headmaster out of it. Still, those scars linger. Well, I remember that as well. Though fortunately I survived. Apart from the worst of those nightmares. Magic-chan was one that was able to tell us some of what happened on those alternate timelines that Christ-chan had been deviated to. But there was one detail that he definitely made sure it was clear and was put in our Cybertronian logs. The deceptive, evil human that became a headmaster herself. That might be her. I can't say for certain. Well, that narrows our search down a bit. Find somebody who was actually more memory related and link with our self counterpart from that alternate timeline. We find a partial Cybertronian that actually does that. We might find the individual that's got these Decepticons out attacking everybody now. If only Magic Chan had actually enlightened us more about that. Well, I'm certain he might be able to provide an answer or two later on. For now, though, we should continue our search. Find out the footprints of this cretin that's sending these Decepticons out, disrupting love, not only in the state of Virginia, but at least throughout the entire United States of America. And when you meditate on that for not too long, you are able to find the identity of the individual that is manifesting this within our timeline and universe. Magic Chan! Yes, indeed, it is I. And of course, her name is within the database of the Cybertronian network, but it is encrypted, as you all are aware. And of course, you are aware, roll out. You shall find her name reminiscent of the events of the anime's Sinful Gear, but it is within the event that was similar to that from that particular show, which chronicled such musical events. Find her in whatever state of the United States of America she's in. You will find your answers indeed. We shall be in touch, the Psychic Squadron and I. Thank you, Badger-chan. Yeah. And of course, it'd be among the sage and the psychic ones that tend to want to leave the most direct details and clues look for us to figure out for ourselves. Anyway, I'll continue to check the appears. I'm certain I'm going to find that detail. I'm wondering if it might be in possibly one of the old books. Oh, you mean the comic books that Christ-chan wrote? Yeah, I think so, Selena. But we'll figure it out shortly enough. Wherever she's doing what their motivations are, it can't be any good. Young warriors! Listen to me, young warriors. There's a lot more to this than merely what meets the eye. The thematic pun of that from the theme songs and all that being irrelevant to the situation at hand. What sage advice do you have for us today, Alpha Triad? And please not let it be another old individual brain fart or paraphrasing that is misleading or otherwise awkward. I'll tell you this, bad wisdom, tall and true, young warriors. You delve into details that came from an alternate universal timeline. It could very well mess up with this timeline and yourselves as well. So be careful when you seek this information because it could potentially lead to dissemination. The insights I get from the cosmos and the Akashic records and everything, and then they escape me. I feel so much of a blind right now. Psychic powers. Live them, love them. We know, Alpha Troya. We appreciate Badger-chan, the Psychic Squadron. Good. Do very well on that. It's certainly a lot better than the advice I gave to the old Decepticons years ago about when the gerbil reached the bunghole and the moon fallen into a vat of tapioca. And there it is. It just became awkward. And unfortunately, I actually know what that means. Yeah, you would roll out. Hey, don't get snipey with me. Well, I better go get my soup for the kitchen. And I sure do remember how I helped Optimus Prime. But unfortunately, it escapes my consciousness in a moment. Farewell, young warriors! Well, I better get back to cracking. That database is not going to crack itself. And that ladybot, or whatever, is not going to get away with this. Right, you keep up the good work, Selena. Continue your research and progress. And give yourself a little recharge before you head back out. Right. But of course, I also wanted to mention that Armorets and Jet have found something back in the West District. So, they'll check in shortly, I'd hope. Alright, I'm going to get a quick recharge, and I'm going to get back on scan, but just... I scanned the whole terrain for quite a long time, Sanchu. It's a lot of hard work, Selena. But regardless, you know, it's well worth it as we all continue to transform and roll out. Optimus Prime would be so proud of you. Bumblebee is too, you know that. Yeah,